My passion for international development comes from really first-hand experience of seeing what life is like for the majority of people on the planet and realising how lucky I am that I was born on the other side of the fence. And there was a certain injustice, there seemed to me, so I decided to dedicate my working life to trying to solve some of the problems and trying to fix some of these injustices. I'd been interested in international development for a few years and had done a couple of projects in Africa, school building and hospital building, and it became quickly obvious to me that I actually had to learn a lot more about the issues and the challenges and the opportunities of international development, and Sussex seemed to offer me all of that. Most of the lecturers that I worked with had done development work themselves. Many went out in the field and quite regularly consulted and worked on projects, so they had first-hand experience of the kind of work that I was looking to do. So it was fantastic not to only be able to tap into the academic side of the subjects, but also to get their own experiences and tap into their wealth of knowledge from spending years in the field. The way the studies work at Sussex worked very well for me. So in my second year I focused on the role of technology in international development, and that now forms the cornerstone of everything that I do, and I was introduced to the whole concept of appropriate technology through my studies here. The way we covered so many angles of the development sector also gave me a more holistic view of the different disciplines and the different challenges. Quite often you meet people who work in development and they just work in one sector and don't have a broad understanding of all the different areas, and the way that Sussex really helped with that was actually giving me the opportunity to study and see how interconnected everything really was.
I find it really inspiring to see students that we've taught here move on to the world of work and then really make a difference, like Ken has done and like many others that we're still in contact with still do.
I'd say my proudest achievement since graduating from Sussex University has been the development of a text messaging platform called Frontline SMS, which allows grassroots non-profits in developing countries to do two-way text messaging campaigns with communities, allowing them to share health information or market prices for farmers, or allow people to ask questions and report election fraud and this type of thing. It's now being used in 145 countries, benefiting tens of millions of people. And in a sense I got lucky with that, but I've been very, very focused and pursued it relentlessly. And today it really is making a difference, a kind of difference I never expected to be able to make. One of the most surprising situations I found myself in recently was sitting on a ship with several hundred US high school students discussing how to change the world with Desmond Tutu, which to get the chance to work with somebody of his stature was absolutely incredible. International development is complex and messy and often quite frustrating, and there seem to be so many problems out there that need fixing. It's really hard to know where to start. For me, studying at Sussex and really trying to understand all the different threads, all the different sectors and angles of development and how they all tie together gave me a really nice holistic view of how everything works as one, and allowed me to specialise in an area which did resonate most with me. So if I was a student today thinking about studying international development, I would absolutely recommend coming to Sussex.